With the sun low above New York City, the busy streets below were golden. At one table, things were about to change dramatically, although inside a modern restaurant the vibe was charged with laughter and clinking glasses. Sitting across from Jim Jones, Chrissy Lampkin wore a determined yet frustrated look. The couple had gone through their fair share of ups and downs, but tonight felt different. A shadow hung over their conversation. The tension between Chrissy and Jim's mother had reached a boiling point. "Jim, we really need to discuss your mother." Chrissy thought her voice was consistent, but with emotional slights. "When she treats me disrespectfully at every step, I cannot keep acting as though everything is good." Jim groaned and worked his back of his neck. "Though she's my mother, I know. You have to realize her perspective." Chrissy leaned in, her eyes burning. "It's not just your mother, it's how she treats me. You can't keep making excuses for her." As Jim's phone buzzed on the table, the air crackled with unresolved sentiments. It was a text from his mom, a bombardment of words that sent Jim's face tightening. "I can't believe this. She's messaging me right now, claiming you're causing problems in our family with that the damn broke drama. All I'm trying to do is be a part of your life, but your mom won't let me." Chrissy's voice soared, garnering attention from surrounding tables. Jim's fury surged. "You're always at her throat. Maybe if you only attempted to understand her, things would be different." Before Chrissy could react, a stranger arrived at the edge of their table. Jim's mother's eyes were flaming with wrath. "I've had enough of your rudeness, Chrissy. You believe you can simply stroll in here and take my son from me." The tension broke like a tight thread. Chrissy shot back. "I'm not trying to take him away, but you need to respect me." In a short second, the situation worsened. Jim stepped up, trying to interfere, but Chrissy's remarks lingered in the air like a challenge. "You're going to let her talk to me like that?" As he felt the weight of loyalty to his mother pushing at him, Jim's face contorted in struggle. "Please, Mom," but Chrissy was done. She sprang up from her seat, the wrath pouring off her like heat from a fire. "This is why we can't work. You let her decide everything in the midst of the turmoil." Jim's irritation peaked. He went to stop Chrissy's passage, but in a moment of passionate emotion, his hand touched. With her cheek a smack that startled the entire diner into quiet gasps erupted around them. Jim's eyes widened in surprise, his heart beating as he understood what he had just done. Chrissy remained still, hurt blazing over her face, but beyond the pain was a fiery resolve. "Is this who you are?" she murmured, tears welling up. "You picked her over me." Jim's heart fell in that instant. He realized the weight of his actions, Chrissy, but she cut him off. Her voice was steady. "No, Jim, you need to find out what you want because I won't be part of a love triangle with your mother." With that, she turned on her heel and went away, leaving Jim standing there. The stillness of the restaurant tightening in around him, the gravity of what had just happened hanging heavily in the air. Love, loyalty, and treachery mingled in a bitter dance. Jim's pulse raced as he understood this was a tipping point. Would he fight for Chrissy or let the floods of familial allegiance destroy their love? The decision loomed, and in that moment, he realized everything was going to change, while he did say yes upon her getting down on one knee. The pair has yet to tie the knot. New York, December 13th, Chrissy Lampkin L. and Jim Jones. Backstage at Deuce-a-Palooza at Barclays Center on December 13th, 2019 in New York City. Shot by Johnny Noons. Wire image at some point it needs to cease. Chrissy Lampkin tells Jim Jones by 2021 that despite being married for 18 years at the time, Lampkin appeared over the notion of marriage on VH1's third season of Family Reunion Love and Hip Hop Edition. After he presented the notion of them finally getting married, she surprised said no. She said, "You want me to be this loving, crazy cook, this, that, and the other, but you come home and you're rude and you're cold and you're distant." The pair had a violent back and forth where Jones recognized his wrongdoings in fear of the commitment. "I've always been a man of my family, so all I know how to do is try to support and try to create money. I don't want you to think I'm selfish in any way, because I love you more than I could love anything in this world." It's been a long trip, but from Chrissy's perspective, at some point it needs to stop. In a recent episode of Love and Hip Hop New York, Chrissy Lampkin commented on the reasons behind her and Jim's protracted engagement on the last broadcast. She highlighted her return to the show after nearly 7 years, remarking that the producers had initially contacted her with a wish to bring her back. They wanted to return to the spirit of the program. She said, reflecting on her connection, she remarked, "Our relationship is in a good position. I assumed marriage was the logical stage, but it's not for everyone. We're okay right now." The path of Chrissy and Jim has been filled with hardships since they first began dating in 2004. Over the years, they've experienced several relationship challenges, which Chrissy has frankly revealed in 2016. She defended her decision to continue in a long-term engagement with her then fiancé, adding, "What's the purpose of marrying until one of us is actually ready? I don't want to go through a divorce over that. Folks move at their own pace, and I'm here because I've made this decision." Their romance has been a key feature of Love and Hip Hop, with the forthcoming season 10 set to begin on December 16th on VH1, showcasing the couple. Prominently, a famous episode featured Chrissy leaving Jim in New York and traveling to Miami, a key move many fans considered a turning point in their relationship. Knowing he would lose her, Jim bravely proposed to her. Chrissy in Miami, intending to compensate for what many viewed as his prior lack of commitment. Although despite this great gesture, the couple opted not to marry, leaving fans worried about the future of their romance. Through the years, snippets of their relationship have been seen, illustrating both the affection they share and the struggles they confront. Chrissy has alluded to more significant difficulties without providing every piece of information. She has made it clearly apparent that she actually loves Jim, despite the swirling rumors and suspicions surrounding their commitment. Her enthusiasm to be engaged and be active in the public eye demonstrates a passion that is hard to deny. However, her recent social media post shows she could be approaching a breaking point if she is contemplating moving on. It may stem from unresolved difficulties that have remained in their relationship for far too long. In a more recent interview, Chrissy stated that she has been pleased with their relationship for far too long. In a more recent interview, Chrissy revealed that she is content with the nature of their relationship. "My love life is solid." She vowed no new disappointments because there wouldn't be any fresh expectations. "We've been together for so long that while it's comfortable and familiar, it's not my major emphasis." This phrase includes a tone of resignation, suggesting she has embraced the idea that their love story may not finish with marriage. The relationship between Jim and Chrissy has been anything but uncomplicated, filled with both secret conflicts and overt demonstrations of passion. Their path depicts the complexity of love in the public eye, regardless of the decisions they make moving forward. Chrissy is steadfast about prioritizing her own pleasure and well-being as they negotiate this tough chapter in their lives. It remains to be seen if Jim will meet her halfway, or if their lengthy engagement would endure as just that extended promise without a wedding. As Chrissy continues to focus on her personal growth and well-being, fans have participated in endless conjecture over why the pair hasn't taken the leap into marriage. The explanations range from personal difficulties to commitment issues, and the mystery surrounding their future has only intensified this continuous discourse recently. Chrissy's mysterious Instagram post put additional fuel to the flames, adding that "You and I both know you will never ever find someone like me. Still, good luck with your endeavors. I'll replace you by tomorrow." Many fans viewed this letter, whose origin remains mysterious, as a reference to Jim hinting at future difficulty in their relationship and implying that Chrissy may be willing to abandon their extended engagement. Ultimately, the essence of their relationship may lie in their devotion to each other, regardless of whether it corresponds to society norms. As they continue to navigate the challenges that arise, they are also discovering what it means to prioritize their happiness both individually and collectively in a world filled with expectations. The true measure of their love may be found in their ability to grow, adapt, and support one another irrespective of what the future holds. With each passing day, the public remains captivated by their story, eager for updates and insights into their relationship. The fascination with their journey underscores the universal themes of love, commitment, and personal growth that resonate with many. As Chrissy and Jim continue to chart their course, they remind us that relationships are not merely about reaching a destination, but about the experiences and transformations that occur along the way. As they both embrace this new chapter, we wish for a future filled with clarity, understanding, and happiness, whatever shape it may take. Whether they choose to go down the aisle or remain in their current situation, the focus should always be on what offers them joy and contentment. The journey of love is rarely linear, and sometimes the most important aspect is simply being true to oneself while navigating the complexities of partnership. For those following their journey, it serves as a reminder that love isn't always straightforward. Despite years spent together and shared experiences, some couples never reach the altar, and that's perfectly acceptable. What truly matters is discovering peace and fulfillment, whether together or apart. As Chrissy and Jim navigate this new chapter, the world watches closely, hoping for clarity and happiness for both, no matter which path they ultimately choose. As the days progress, the dynamics of their relationship continue to evolve, illustrating the highs and lows that come with love. Each conversation and each public appearance add another element to the story they are constructing together, albeit aside from the tension with Mama. Jones serves as a continual reminder that family plays a vital part in personal relationships, and the difficulties of navigating those waters may sometimes be daunting. Both Chrissy and Jim have achieved personal growth throughout the years, learning from their hardships and accomplishments. Their journey together has been filled with lessons not just about love, but about communication, respect, and understanding. As they reflect on their time together, they may also be considering what they truly want from their future, both as individuals and as a couple. The conversations surrounding marriage often reflect broader societal expectations, and it's clear that both Chrissy and Jim are navigating these expectations in their own unique way. The expectations from family, fans, and the industry may create an atmosphere of tension, making it impossible to identify what is actually best for them. Their continuous involvement stands as a monument to the difficulties of modern relationships, where traditional milestones don't necessarily coincide with personal preparation or desire.